Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction. Today we're going to be taking a look at a German brand by the name of STOWA. Here's the box right in front of me, as you can see. Let's start off with what I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing my newly acquired Rolex Day-Date President, an 18 karat solid yellow gold. It's been pretty good so far. But today we're taking a look at STOWA, a German brand that produces their watches in Germany. And the model we're taking a look at, well, let's open it up and see what's inside first. Here's the box. Comes in this really cool metal box, as you can see. Let me put this aside here. And as you can see, it latches open right here, and inside is the watch. This is the Antea 365, or the Antea 365. It's a Bauhaus design watch, and inside looks like we get our little warranty. This is your guarantee, your STOWA warranty card in here. And here is the watch. Now, here's your first look. Pretty cool watch here. But let's get into a little history behind this actual model right here. So basically, since 1937, STOWA has produced this model, which goes back quite a long time. And actually, that was the same year that Lange, the famous German watch producer, they made the same exact watch, basically. And they were both sourcing their dials from the same dial manufacturer, Weber and Barral. And then basically, Weber and Barral basically created the design inspiration for this whole style of watch. And that was in Pforzheim in Germany. And I believe he owned or co-owned Weber and Barral. I'm not 100% sure about the ownership. But also some fun facts. The Bauhaus movement actually started in Germany, of course, and was created by Walter Gropius, if you didn't know that. Now also, these watches were reintroduced in 2004, and then in 2015 they were modernized a bit, as you can see in this modern version right here. Now, I want to get into the watch and show you what it's all about, guys. Now here's the STOWA ANTEA Classic 365 in front of your eyes. As you can see, it's quite a magnificent looking watch here. Very simple, and of course very Bauhaus. Now, starting off with some basic specifications on this timepiece. The diameter measures 36.5 millimeters across, hence the name 365. In terms of the actual thickness, we are looking at 9.2 millimeters thick, so not that thick of a watch, but it still houses a very decent movement. Now getting to the dial, we do have a silver-coated dial with temperature blued hands. These are steel hands which are temperature heated to make them blue, which is quite an intensive process, and it's quite costly as well. You'll see this in more luxury manufacturers. They definitely do the real blued hands. Of course, other more affordable brands will put fake blue hands, but these are the real deal right here. And when the light hits them at the right angle, as you can see, that blue just glimmers and it looks really nice. Now, some more information about this watch. Well, the lug-to-lug distance, we are looking at 45.6 millimeters here. As you can see, it's a very circular case-shaped design, but we have these nice lugs which are a bit long, which help kind of the watch wear a bit larger on the wrist. And it definitely helps out, especially in this modern era where watches are generally bigger. Now, we do get a sapphire crystal, of course. We have a pull and push crown over here, which is signed with the STOWA logo, as you can see right there, very neatly. The whole 316L stainless steel case is polished. We have drilled lug holes as well, which is nice if you want to change straps. Always nice to see that. Now, like I said, we have 5 ATMs of water resistance. Not really something to take swimming. This is more of a dress and / casual watch, I would say. And it's definitely suitable for that. Now we do have a ETA 2824-2 movement in here, which is a Swiss-made automatic movement. But they did blue the screws, which I will show you in a little bit. From this movement, you can expect about plus 3 or 4 seconds a day. I've got from this exact version right here, I've been testing out over the past 5 days. It's about plus 3 seconds a day, which is really good. That's really good considering it's not COSC certified or anything of that nature. There's really no need for it to be, considering it's accurate already. Now, some more information about the ETA 2824-2 if you didn't know already. It has about 25 joules. Also, it does have about a 38-hour power reserve, which is plenty enough for me at least. And also, they did blue the screws. I will show you in a little bit but they did blue the screws on the movement. Their movements are always quite nicely decorated, I must say. I did review the STOWA Flieger Classic a while back, and that one was quite nicely decorated as well, and that was with the manual wound ETA movement. But anyway, getting on to some more stuff about this watch. Now these watches are produced in Germany. As you can see, it does say made in Germany down here, which is nice to see. Now all the printing on the dial, all these nice Bauhaus style numerals going around the dial, are printed in black, as well as the STOWA logo over here, as you can see. We have a nice smooth sweeping hand over here, which reaches all the way out to the markings around the outer part, which I think looks pretty elegant as well. Now the functioning of this movement, we get three positions. First position obviously is self-winding. Now we do have a date aperture down here, which is cut out quite nice as well, and definitely legible, as you can see. Really legible there, so that's good to see that they did that. Now first position is self-winding, which is pretty smooth for an ETA 2824. Now the second, I'm going to pull out one position, and we can change the date here. So we get a quick set date, of course. No problems there. Now final position is your hacking position, so we can precisely set the time here. And no problems here. There is a little resistance, as you can see, which is a good thing. You know, so you can really precisely get in there and by the millimeter and set it. Push that back down. Now we're going to go over to the case back. As you can see, the case back is a sapphire case back. It's held down by screws. It's fully polished. It does state Antea 365 right there, the model name, stainless steel. And STOWA actually makes their own rotors, as you can see. That's the STOWA rotor right there, which is engraved with the logo and then STOWA. This is the top end ETA movement, so it's, as you can see, the perlage right there, you can see that, which is quite nicely done. These screws are blue as well, which is nice. They do that themselves, I believe. And yeah, it's you know, it's an ETA 2824-2, but with a little you know, customization, I would say. Now the backs of the lugs are polished as well. If I didn't mention, this is an 18mm strap on this watch right here. Now the strap supplied with this watch is a very nice leather. It's actually a cow leather. This is in black. It's very soft to the hand. And we do have black contrast stitching going down here as well. It's just very soft and flexible, and there's really no need to break it in. As you can see, it's very flexible straight out of the box. And I think it looks really nice. We have two keepers over here. They throw it on a, you know, kind of like a butterfly clasp here. Basically, this comes over, snaps down. This goes through the keeper right here, and then it closes right there. As you can see, we get a nice signed buckle here with STOWA and then the logo, which looks really nice. I like the fact that it's not so big. It keeps in tune with the size of the case and the band as well. Very easy to function. Now another nice thing I noticed on their butterfly clasp here is instead of just pulling it out, there's actually, as you can see right here, there's actually a little where you can insert a screwdriver and unscrew that, then you can change the size of it, which is nice. Definitely really secure there. And the inside of the strap, as you can see, is in a different color, and it says since 1927, and I believe it says STOWA over here. Yes, it does. Right here it says STOWA right there, which looks pretty cool. Now I want to go ahead and throw this watch on my wrist to give you guys an idea of the size. I know some of you are probably like, oh my god, 36.5mm, that's really small. Well, this watch is actually 36mm, and this is my 6.5-inch wrist, and it fits just fine. So this watch should fit just fine as well. I mean, I have tried it on already, but I'm going to show it to you guys right now and show you what it looks like on the wrist. Now here we go with the Antea 365 on my wrist. As you see, like I stated, the lugs are a little longer here, so it wears a bit larger. It doesn't really wear like a true 36, I would say. It wears more like a 38, I would say, and it fits just end to end on my 6.5-inch wrist. So I would say even if you have a slightly bigger wrist than me, you should be good to go on this model. I believe they have a larger size as well of the Antea series, which is good. Let me get you a little closer here. Take a look at that dial. It's just really classic, clean Bauhaus, and it's definitely, It definitely feels of good quality, just as their Flieger did. Everything is really in place. If we even take a closer look at the polishing, there's no mistakes or anything like that. Everything is pretty spot on here. Even the logo is really printed very nicely on the crown there. As you can see, there's really no mistakes. Their polishing is always very good. The brushing on the Flieger I reviewed was really exceptional. I was quite surprised. And yeah, this is definitely a great watch if you're looking for something kind of casual. You can definitely dress this up with a suit, certainly, if you wanted something for like a special event or something of that nature. But yeah, all in all, it's a very, very nice watch. I believe this model, in terms of price, I believe this is 857 euros, and it's available on their website, I believe. And I'll drop a link in the description below if you want to learn more about STOWA. Anyway, guys, this has been Watch Addiction. You can also read the full article on watchaddictchannel.com, where I go through a bit more in depth of the history of this model and the history of STOWA, and a lot of cool pictures there and some great stuff. So anyway, I think this watch is a win-win. I don't really see any mistakes, honestly. I really don't see any mistakes. Everything feels of quality for the money, especially for, I'd say, a little over $1,000 US. It's definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely read the article, subscribe, hit that little bell icon so you never miss another Watch Addiction upload. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.